Kevin.
Welcome.
Glad to meet you again at the Instagram page. We are sending Kevin Lifestyle to you all, to the public. I really appreciate Kelvin, because he showed me certain things with his life. He talked about certain things with his life. And I really appreciate him. He's a very warm-hearted person, and he catered to touch many lives all over the world, not Trinidad and Tobago alone, but all over the world. And I appreciate you all. Do not misinterpret what he's saying. Do not get angry at him when you see him. Try to help him the best way you can.
So, nice to meet you.
Yes, thank you.
I'm Kevin. Nice to meet you. And I want to talk about the homes. I want to talk about Trinidad and Tobago to find out what is going on with the children.
Okay.
Right? So, I already told myself that I met a person named Pastor Dutton, right? And I was in Seventh Adventist, right, before I come up here to live, right? And he's one of the, he just go all over in Trinidad and Tobago. He'll go to America to preach what is going on, right? I met him about maybe 3 times. 3 times I met him.
You might Pastor Dutton about 3 times. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Right? And when I was in a crusade, I asked Pastor Dutton, I want to get baptized.
Okay.
Right? And he showed me in a place where people were getting shoot, like the Beacon, right? And we went to a place in a big church to bring different people who get sick, who get shoot, who all them kind of stuff. What would I say?
And where the church was?
The church is from the Beacon.
Oh, the church is from the
Yeah.
Beacon. Okay, it have a church in the Beacon.
Yes.
Okay, so they have that church for specially need people.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
When they said that they want to talk to the pastor, I thought different people want to talk to the pastor. You're killing, you're murdering, all them kind of stuff, right? After I leave from Trinidad, I came here to live.
Okay.
Right.
So you are from Tobago, or you?
I born in Tobago, but I came in Trinidad when I was about 8 years.
Oh, you went to Trinidad and lived. And who took you to Trinidad when you was 8 years?
My real mother.
Oh, your real mother, your birth mother took you to Trinidad. Okay, all right.
Right.
Okay.
And when I was in I met 3 persons who was my adopted parents.
Okay.
Right. I met 3 family. I met mommy and mommy. Right. And when I met them, they come and tell me, if you want to change your life. When I was living on Anita house, I met one of his sons, right, was sticking me up on the house because how my mother put me on Anita house to stay.
Okay. The house was at downstairs, a house or open downstairs?
Open downstairs.
No covering, nothing
No
to
covering.
protect you from the weather, nothing like that.
Mm.
Okay, so your birth mother put you under a house.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Right. After when I tell the person that I want to be like a man, right? I really tell myself that they want to change me up to go to church with them,
Okay.
right? To go out with them,
Okay.
to make me laugh and things, right? After when they make me, they say that if you want to dress, I will come up to church and bring some clothes to you.
Okay. So from being a female, they change your back now into a male.
Yes.
Okay.
Right? After when I went and talked to them, I said, I have nowhere to stay. I will stay with them in Tobago.
Okay. All right. So they was very nice to you.
Right?
Okay. And I appreciate that so much.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
After when I really tell myself I want to come in Trinidad to work. I just work casino, I just work different places, but I leave the work because they were giving me a little bit of money,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
And I stopped working, right? I stopped working because of them, because they told me that they have no way to stay and that. So they came in Tobago, right, to see what's going on with their lives.
Okay, so them came on search to with
Yeah.
you to see what's going on with their life, if their life could
Mhm.
change and if their life could be touched.
Yeah.
All right, that's
Right.
good.
After when I met one of my three good friends, two gay friends, right, and they come and ask me, that is not saucy, that is Kevin,
Okay.
right, and they come and tell me that did you change? I said I want all it to change too,
Okay.
right, and when I met them by the port, it was two of them. And they come and tell me they change the whole life story.
Oh,
They're going to
man.
church,
Wow.
they're going to walk, and they buy the mother.
Wow. The mother accept them back
Yes.
and love them unconditionally.
Right?
Okay.
So I really tell myself I want people to know, okay, I want to find out if I could go out there and talk to this lady children. I talked to three lady children in Tobago here. They was on the street. I started away all the mother.
Okay.
Right?
So you had touching lives as well.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Right? And in the homes, you know what I want to talk about? I want to talk about two things. The home and the people who went to school. I want to talk about people who outside on the streets.
Wow.
Right? One thing I want to say something about the children now. When you have your mother, I want you to sit down and talk to your mother why you leave she home, right? And I don't always talk to the parents and them. I want to say you need to talk to your children to find out why they're on the streets, why they're going to school. I see on my Facebook, I feel real hurt. I see children dead. I see children killing themselves. I see people pregnancies in different schools, and I really tell myself, if all you see this video, I want all you to talk to your children. Don't beat them, don't encourage them. Sit down. If you have a family or a table, sit down and talk to your children. Right? And I don't want your children end up on the streets looking for this, that. That's not making any sense. Right? And I want to say about the parents and them, you need to sit down and talk to your children. You need to. Anytime you find them on the street or you find them in a home, you need to go and look for your children and them to find out what is wrong with them. And I already tell myself that I help about 2-3 children, right? They're on the street. I just give them clothes. I just give them what they want, right? They have no shoes, right? And I want to talk about what's going on. It has lot of people on the streets, right? And I want to talk about the vagans on the street. All them vagans have a home.
And
I
they
don't
have
like to see vagans on the street and they don't have a home, right? I always tell myself the Prime Minister need to find out what is going on with these children in the homes, right? And I would like to say to the Prime Minister, seriously, because it have people from the home outside the streets looking for man, looking for this, looking for all kind of things. That is why we need to find out. We need to get all these church, right? We need to get all these church outside to find out what is going on with these children, right? And my beautiful woman to find out to bring me here, and my name is Kevin. my real name is Kevin, not Saucy Pow, right? And I find when you call me, you can call the lady next to me. My number is 7701 788. I am Facebook, I'm Instagram, and WhatsApp. So check me.
I must say thanks for watching the Instagram page. Thanks for listening Kevin's life story. We will have more to say about it. I must say the people in authority is not just jacket and tie people that we should appreciate. I want you all to find work for the disabled, the less unfortunate people, because the physically challenged people, they are looking for work. The people that have AIDS, if there is doctor, if they are lawyers, what have you, put them in part of society that they could help other people. Do not turn your back on the people and just appreciate the people in jacket and tie. We welcome each and every one to this Instagram page. Please put a listening ear, and as Kevin said, you all look out for the children in the home. Who could afford to assist the homes with the children? If you could take them for a holiday, if you could take them for a weekend, the government could put something in place that they could come out and meet a big sister, a big brother, a big grandmother. They must come out and meet people who love them. It don't have to be a family member. Sometimes somebody live alone and they have so much to give. But you have to go through this whole set of paper process. They don't go through it. But make it easy and accessible that people could touch these children's lives. And easy as 1, 2, 3, their life could be changed by some member of the society.
Or some parents, right? But I would like to say I need to get the school children too, right? You need to go in different schools to find out excuse me, right? Why they're pregnant in the school, why the mother don't know what is going on with the kids. And I find when the school open back, I find the government need to do is to go in a home, find out what is going on with them, find out if you can bring food. I always tell different church people in Trinidad and Tobago, we need to come out in Trinidad and Tobago, right, to bring food for these kids, to bring different stages, different clothes, because a lot of children on the street have nothing, have no clothes, have no food, have nowhere to stay. So that is why I always tell the government to find out what is going on with these two things, the home and outside on the streets. I see little children on the streets have nothing to do with the parents and things, because why the mothers are not beating them, and you know what is happened to them, and you would not know, go on the streets to find out what is wrong with these children, right? And I find the government need to do the brave one on them, put them in a home, long time, like in a month. I see they used to do that, the police and them used to do that, pick them up. Some of them brave ones have the mother and the father waiting for them to come home. So that is why I always tell people, we need the love, we need the kindness, don't about the hatred and this and that. You need to go outside and look for your children, right?
This is part 3 of Kelvin life. I love Kelvin because he's telling us his life story. He's simple. This is part 3. You enjoy your evening.
Good afternoon.